And welcome to Talk to the Experts. Over the past number of weeks, we have been on this show talking about Aqua-Tech pool, spa, and baths. And during that time, we have interviewed Glenn McGilvery, who is the owner, co-owner, and president of Aqua-Tech Pool, Spa, and Bath. And we've talked a lot about the things that are important if you're going to install a pool, if you're going to buy a spa. We've covered a fair bit of territory to make sure that you have a good understanding of what you need to do and what kind of quality you should look for. And we've underscored the fact that Aqua-Tech is the largest pool installer in the province of Manitoba for a reason, and that's because of the quality that they put in. But we've said that, and Mr. McGilvery has said that, but today we are going to have two other people who have worked with Aqua-Tech Pool and Spa and had in-ground pools put in, had spas put in. They are going to be on the air talking about the experience, talking about their sense of whether or not it has started to create those memories of a lifetime that we talk about. And the people who are calling in are doing it on their own. They are not paid. They are not actors. They are the real thing. They are the real people. But before we get to that, welcome to the show again, Glenn McGilvery.
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about spas, because the one thing that I think you underscored through all of this, and I think that'll come through when we talk to our first guest, but building a spa, hot tub, is not something that is just for the summer. It is a year-round experience.
That's right. I mean, one thing nice about our seasons is you get to enjoy the hot tub in different types of weather. And spring and fall are maybe the ideal times. Nice fresh air in your face and hot bubbling water underneath. But, some of these folks, or one of the fellows going to call in, has got a pool and a spa. And that's a nice situation where you can go back and forth. Dad can sit in the hot tub and watch the kids. Or if the kids need to warm up for a bit, they can come back and forth. So, yeah, that's a popular idea.
So one of the questions I had asked in a previous show is, when is the best time to buy a spa? And the answer obviously is at any time, because you can enjoy it over the winter as well as the summer. A hot tub is just a great place to walk out and have a winter experience. But right now is an especially good time, because before we went on air, you told me about some particularly good savings that our listeners can take advantage of now.
That's right. Sundance, who's our supplier of spas, every once in a while will have a promotion where they will, in this case, take off as much as $1,500 off some of their spas, and as it goes down to $600. But it's a great deal right now. It's on for the end till the end of this month.
And if they don't choose the $1,500, I understand they can take a financing package.
That's right. You could have zero interest for 18 months. So that helps and makes you pay for it over 18 months.
Now, what are the elements in a spa? In selecting a spa, what should people be looking for, and how can they narrow down their choice?
Well, the good thing to do is to come into our store, because one thing about it, we have 14 spas on display. 5 of them have water in them, so you can actually see the performance of the tub. 2 of them are outside, and when you buy a hot tub and you want to build it in, it's either going to be in the deck, on the deck, beside the deck. And so we have all those examples set up for you so you can actually see it, and that helps you visualize it in your own backyard.
Now, there's different sizes and styles, so what are some of the options? What are some of the elements? Is it about a big family? Is it about how many people you have over? Is it about a small family? What are the options that people have for the hot tubs they may be considering?
Yeah, that's right. There's a range in price, right, from $5,000 to $15,000. And it's one of the options is how elaborate you want the massage. Some are very elaborate, and you move from one seat to the next. When I'm in my spa, I move from one seat to the next. It's like a different massage in each seat. Some of the other options would be size, as you mentioned. The other options would maybe installation. In many cases, we are pouring the pad for the customer, or building the deck, or doing the electrical. We like to do it all if we can.
And sound, of course, is something that is a big element of people are interested in having that great music coming right at you while you're enjoying yourself.
That's right. And now you can have your iPod in the house and with Bluetooth hooked up to the spa, the way the new 2013 spas are. You can have the stereo. And with the stereo right at the spa, it's different than the speakers being remote from the spa. You really get the sound come through.
Now, I'm curious about something. I'd like you to underscore again the installation and the staff that you have, because it seems to me from what I've talked to people, there's tradespeople coming from all over the place. When you do a pool, and you do spas in many cases, who's doing the work?
That's right. Those are all our people. So it's really nice, because a lot of times if you go and buy a product, you have to then find the electrician, find the carpenter, find somebody to do the pad, and perhaps where you bought the spa, you just get a business card, and you're really out on your own then. For us, we'd like to be able to make sure you're happy right from the beginning to the end. And if we can look after the installation for you, and then it's all done, when our fellows install it, then they'll stay and show you how to operate everything. And then you'll come in with a water sample and get a great lesson on looking after the water from the gals in the lab.
Now, one of the great things I think you offer is just superb. When I'm interested in buying my spa and I'm not sure, you're going to let me test it ahead of time.
That's right. And you're going to spend maybe $10,000, so you should try it, just like driving it before you buy that car. So you come in by appointment in the evening. One of the sales reps will set it up so it's just private, just you and your family, and or a friend or whoever you want, and spend an hour and try all 5.
And that way they can try it, they can get an experience with it, they can bring their family in, and they can get a feel for all of it all the way through.
That's right. Then you'll be sure what you bought is what you wanted. We have a 60-day pledge as well, even over and above that. So for the first 60 days, try it. If for some reason it doesn't meet your needs, we will fully refund it, or you can pick a different spa.
That's really excellent. So that's Aqua-Tech Pool Spa and Bath. You can go online to see their great gallery of spas at aquatech.ca. That's aqua-tech.ca, TECH.ca. The phone number is 204-233-8822, and they're situated at the corner of Dugald Road and La Jamordiere. And I'm sure that Glenn won't mind, but next Saturday I'm thinking about bringing about 40 friends over. I don't think all the listeners will be able to do that, but I'm going to bring 40 or 50 friends over just to try these out. This is Talk to the Experts on CJOB 680.